Long sleeves, tights, means one thing. Leg day workout. I call this, I just came up with it. It's a great workout. The name is 3-2-1 Blast Off to Building Big Legs. Just came up with it. And this is gonna be a fun workout. We're gonna be doing the first exercise by itself. We're gonna be doing 4 sets. Then we're gonna be doing 2 exercises after that, superset fashion, 3 sets. Then we're gonna be doing 3 exercises, each for 2 sets, and then followed up by 1 exercise for 100 reps. If you guys don't have these, which you probably don't, carpet sliders, super easy. You can pick them up at Walmart. It's like coming in a 4-pack. Totally easy to move furniture with them, so that's why I have them. But there's also ones that are made for the gym. If you want to go out and get technical, I'm sure you can find those someplace that sells gym equipment. What we're doing is just leg planks, leg slide planks. So we're gonna be elbows on the ground in a plank position, and we're just gonna go 10 reps each side. Bring that leg up high as possible while keeping that straight leg. 3, warming up those hips. That way there's no excuse to get below 90 degrees when we squat. Next thing we're gonna be doing, Cossack squats. So almost like a side lunge, but instead of coming up, we're staying right here on the heels the entire time. So that's 1, 2, 3, we got 20, so 10 each leg. If you guys want to make it a little bit heavier, to force you to go a little bit deeper, if your gym has chains, feel free to use chains. Last thing we're gonna be doing, some squat tuck jumps. Getting down that nice, all the way down, pop up. Repeat the cycle, and then we're ready to squat. All right, if you guys know your max, your 1 rep max front squat, you can use that for this. Like, don't be lying to yourself though. Don't be saying you can throw a 500 and try to be working in the percentages for that. If you guys want to follow percentages, you guys got to follow my website where I'm going to be putting that up. For those of you that are on my website, you are going to get the percentages. I'm basing my 1 rep max off of 380. Let's go. My first set on these after a couple warm-up set, 228. So I gotta find some 2.5s to make it 230. Because we couldn't do, if I did 225, it's like doing a sprint and not running through the line. That's giving up, like, it's not quite living up to your potential or what you should be doing. Do you wanna be just okay? 228, the weight calls, my workout calls for 228 on the first set. I could really go 225, but yeah, it's whatever. Or do you round up, go 230, always round up. All right, so instead of going up in weight, I've added some chains on the side. And the thing about chains is, obviously, as I squat down here, less of the chain is being acted upon by gravity. That sounded really good. Bill Nye, eat your heart out. So as we go down, more of the chain is on the ground. As we come up, more of the chain is being supported by my back, and therefore it gets harder at the top. So this is a good one if you really, like for me, on this last 2 sets, I'm supposed to increase by 5 on each side. I want to really try to make it a lot harder coming out of it. So that last 1/3 of the movement's been pretty easy for me, and the hole is a little bit harder. So this, it's heavy enough when I'm down low. As I get up though, I'm gonna try to explode out of it, and that's when I need to be at my strongest. All right, next up, we have 2 exercises, 3 sets each. So we did 1 exercise for 4 sets. Now we're doing 2 exercises for 3 sets. We are gonna do 15 reps on these. So this is kind of like, this is our isolation movements. We just did a big, heavy strength movement. Now we're isolating a little bit before we jump back into some compound movements. So back and forth between leg extensions, leg curls. You guys know the drill on these. If you guys want, hit the leg curl first next time instead of the leg extension. Third set on these. You guys know the deal. I don't need to tell you by now. But now you guys know what these are like, what we're trying to accomplish in here. The only thing that's gonna set this set apart from any other set that you've done is up here. Third set, it's easy to be like, I've done 2 good ones. I'm just trying to get through this. Again, it's like the squats. You can either add on the weight you're supposed to and maybe go a little bit above. You can take it easy and kind of coast through it, resting on what you've done, or you can make this the best set of this entire superset. All right, we're now into our tri-set. So we got 3 exercises, 2 sets each. We're gonna be doing a reverse single leg lunge, really easy. We're using a percentage of our back squat there. Then we're doing Romanian deadlifts. We're using a percentage of our normal deadlift here. And then we have GHR, glute hamstring raises. Now, if you guys don't have a glute hamstring raise, like obviously we don't in this gym, this is an exercise you guys can do. I also call them archuletas. There's a safety for the Rams back in the day. They did these on, I think, this machine pretty much, using a lat pull down to work your hamstrings and glutes. If you're an athlete, you'll be able to do this. You guys want to find a place that your heels can lock under, like a pad. Obviously, if you have one of the GHRs, like if you're in a CrossFit gym, or in some global gyms have them, but this works. Also, a partner sitting on your heels will work as well. Just remember, if you do have a partner sitting on your heels, to keep the position like this instead of like this, you'll cramp up if your toes are pointed. So, you'll see here, keep my knees on the pad. They're locked in there now. Can't go anywhere. The goal here is to lead with the hips. So I'm not gonna let that hip crease. I don't want that one here. All the way down. You can press when you can no longer hold up your weight with your hamstrings. Put your arms out in front of you. Touch the pad, push off just enough that you raise back up. Last thing I got for you is a nasty little leg pump. We're gonna be doing 100 reps of bodyweight squat. Now I lay 220, 225 in there. After everything else I've done, these are gonna be plenty heavy. You might look a little funny just doing air squats in the gym, but make sure you hit 90 degrees. So obviously this is not 90, this is 90 or lower here. So you gotta be at least 90 degrees from the top. Should be parallel with that floor. So one other thing, as you come up, push out. You'll see here, as I come up, this doesn't count, this counts. You gotta come up almost like you're air humping. That's a bodyweight squat for you. We got 100, then we're finished. All right, that took me about 2.5 minutes. Legs just blow up. If you guys, if your legs, if you get the pump that you have that I have in my legs right now, my arms, I'll be walking around with 21-inch arms right now. Seriously, a ridiculous pump. I would have no definition if you could see it. But that's what we want. That's what a leg day is all about, just leaving them fried like that. So come in. All the distractions have to go out of your mind on leg day. Leg day has to be your number one thing when you enter the gym. Leave everything else outside. Focus on that 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes that you got of putting in work. This workout wasn't that long. It's intense, especially you gotta finish strong. How you finish this workout is how you'll start the next one. You have a strong finish, you'll have a strong start, and it'll keep things going. All right, Soldier Nation, I'm out. Happy leg training until next time. We'll see you guys.